Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we're going to do what are their true intentions in love, and I feel like this is about love. I feel like it is. We have the tempter or the seducer, and then we have the Eight of Cups. But for some it may be about career, right? Hang tight to find out. But I feel like this is a beautiful reading. I feel like there is some waiting that is being done because somebody's using their strategy. Here they are with their George Washington pen, Sagittarius, right? The quill. And this is a strategy about their life. Of course it is. We have the work card here, but this talks about minor setbacks. I feel like the minor setbacks are temporary, are because somebody's waiting and still in strategy. Yeah. And it also talks about there's no time for resentments, or I had a reading about that the other day, right? Or holding on to old disappointments, right? And that's what resentments can be, right? I didn't get this when I was a kid. My last relationship didn't work out. I mean, etc., right? And so we start the reading here with the Four of Stones. It's the Five of Pentacles in this deck. They like to call this endurance. So she's here. She's not really unhappy. She looks like she's cold. She's sitting by the campfire and she's kind of waiting or enduring a storm. But it could be because in the back, here she's, being protected here by this kind of, by the earth, by this kind of, it's not a cave, but it's, the stone here, like a stone wall, a natural wall, part of the mountain, etc. But here is the lightning in the back. So she is enduring some type of a storm. She is, but she doesn't look unhappy. Really interesting here because somebody's in strategy. And they have their eye. The reason she's not unhappy looking is because she has her eye on the prize. Like, I'm not sitting here worried. I'm not concerned with the past disappointments. This could be like a redo or a reunion. I don't care about the past disappointments anymore. I'm letting go of resentments. Could be inhibitions, right? People are inhibited and they have fear sometimes because of old disappointments. There's some type of old something here, but it's let go. Yeah, it's just showing that it's being let go. And then we have this card, Sagittarius, the prevention card. And no, we're not talking about a magazine, where you eat well and, you keep away from stress. No, we're not talking about that one. Let me move this camera. It's kind of, I don't know why it's like doing that. Okay, here we go. Let's move it again. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so move it over one more time. Okay, here we go now. So we have all the cards here. And this is right here. Yeah, it is. And so Sagittarius, this prevention card talks about somebody being stuck. And here's the knight or the crusader. What do you want? He's a knight, right? But he has the sword stuck in the stone, so he can't continue on his journey. So somebody's waiting. They're waiting out. They're waiting out a storm here. They're going through something here that, that's not so great, but they're just waiting it out. And major strategy here. Somebody's kind of being quiet. So they can have a new beginning in love with you, I believe, because the third card here is the devil, but he's the seducer. He's like trying to get his passion. He's trying to, get in this situation or his wish. He's very tempted, but he's waiting it out. This is called the tempter, I believe, or the seducer. It's the same thing. It is somebody who wants something very, very much, but in this reading, they're waiting. And the Eight of Cups, Sagittarius. And we know this is walking away. Maybe it's not so much in this deck, but she's here, and there's a man on the ground. He looks like he died, right? But I'm not sure. He has his hands over his kind of crisscrossed. Let's see what they say about the Eight of Cups. It is leave takings. Yeah, leave takings is like, I'm leaving and it's time for me to go and kind of take whatever I can, whatever's mine or something like that. Disillusionment. Okay, so a disillusion is a disappointment. Because in Spanish, that's what they call it. They call that a disillusion, right? it's kind of like you've been tricked, sort of, but it's a disappointment, definitely. Or you were thinking it was going to be one way. That's one of the meanings, not always, not all of them. Transitions. Yeah, somebody's waiting here because the strategy and the endurance card, they're waiting to leave a situation. And the work card, temporary setbacks, but when they show up, Sagittarius, they don't have any, they don't care about the past. They're not, I don't want to talk about the past. Or if you broke their heart, they don't care. Or if they broke your heart, and maybe, you kind of, they were jaded maybe, right? You know what that is, like really hurt, and they're over it. Yeah. And so we have karma right here, right? And let's see what they have to say about karma. Yeah. Because it doesn't mean, everybody thinks it means kind of one, well, not everybody, but a lot of people think it means kind of like just what can come back to you. Like if you've done something good or bad, right? But I think there's okay. And so there's a little bit more meaning to it, but this is correct though. You shall sow as you reap, or reap what you sow, right? Rewards for those who put in the efforts. Okay. So they're talking about the same thing, but there are more meanings to it because I was listening to like a Swami talk about it, right? An Indian healer. And so we have most of your life, you have been searching for your life purpose. This card suggests that you're very now close to finding your purpose. Yeah. So this person knows, Sagittarius, you are their life purpose. They're like, she's it, or he's it. There's no more. It's a no-brainer for me now. I feel like they figured it out intuitively or with their psychic abilities, right? Either or, right? Your intuition is more of a less advanced, but it's understanding, right? Your psychic abilities, you're able to maneuver things psychically in your favor or for somebody else's favor, right? To change the outcome of something. And it's supposed to be beneficial, right? Because basically they're saying that bad people cannot put spells on people. That's kind of what that means. But or when you try to manifest something, you are definitely never supposed to ask for anything bad. Like, oh, I hope this happens to this person. No, you're not supposed to do that. And so the strategy card, and here is the door to personal healing and happiness. The reading's really clear, Sagittarius, and I have to say, it's quite beautiful. Yeah, I feel like if somebody learned here, they learned a lot. Let's put this up a little bit. I don't know why I'm dealing with issues with this camera too. Here it is. That's much better, right? Okay. So let's see here, and let's look at these. Let's see what else we have. So I'm putting up readings, you guys, for the first part of the new year, right? For the first quarter, and and those will be put up shortly. Let's see what we have though for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, please. The Devil. The Hanged Man. And the World card. So this Devil card, this Hanged Man could be you waiting, right? She's kind of hanging out here, isn't she? Yeah. And so you could be waiting for this, Sagittarius. Here's the couple. They're butt naked here. I don't really like that expression. But they're naked and they're hugging very tightly, right? And there's courage here. Here's the lion. There could be stability built. Here's the bull, and that is Taurus typically. We have the man and we have the eagle. So the eagle can talk about rising above. It can also talk about nobility. Like this is going to be something noble and good. Noble is supposed to be good, right? It's supposed to be, but there's bad versions of it as well. Or at least nobility, but we're not going to talk about that today. No, we're not. And the Devil's here. Like you might be chained thinking that you have to wait for this. Maybe you're in fear. But this is also temptation. And we see the seducer or the devil here. I feel like you're probably waiting for this person and they are so tempted and you know it. Like there's major temptation between you guys. Like you both really want to be together and there could be really, it could be great love making, right? For sure. Let's see what else we have though. We'll come back, and in the overall energy is the moon. Their perspective is going to be the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, here they are looking in the church window. Sagittarius, let me in. Kind of reminds me of the big bad wolf. Little piggy, let me in, right? And at the end, they moved in with her mom. See what we have. We have the Eight of Wands. This person's perspective is to ask if you'll let them back in. They might feel threatened here. But I feel like maybe because this Eight of Wands, it talks about a threat in this deck. They could be keeping something out that is a threat by way of their strategy, right? They could he's trying to keep the wolf out. And here's a dog. Can I come in, Sagittarius? Somebody could be like letting go of something here. We have the Eight of Cups right here. Leave takings. Yeah, leaving. Disappointment. I feel like this person might have been, it's possible they were really disappointed in another union, and here they are coming to the door to personal healing and happiness. And here's the Eight of Wands. This is their perspective. If you let them back in, they're going to try to grow things with you. Like this is inspirational change, the Eight of Wands. It's growth. It's favorable. It's beautiful. And I feel like this is what they want to do here. It's possible they think that you'll try to keep them out because you might perceive them as a threat. Because there could be some type of old drama here. Because of this work card, it talks about the karma card, I think. One of them, I forget. But I think it's this work card. It just talks about leave old disappointments behind, right next to the Eight of Cups, which is a disappointment in this deck. So, this person could think, Sagittarius, this is their perspective. They want change with you, but they think you might block them out, or you might perceive them as a threat. Because here they are wondering. The dog turns his head to the side. He's in the snow. He said, Sagittarius, please let me in. All right. I'm not a sheepdog for the real cold weather. No, I'm some type of, I'm not sure here, right? But please let me in. Okay. I don't have my little sweater on, right? Okay, let's look at the past, Sagittarius. Justice reversed. Queen of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. So in the past, this Page of Cups in this deck talks about somebody having like new feelings or realizing that they were like in love. Here's the Queen of Pentacles, and she's being offered this pentacle, and I think you got this the other day, but the snake is offering it to her. This is like for a new beginning, but she's kind of looking at it like, whoa, really? A snake's offering it to me. Uh-oh. Is it stable, or is it full of deception, or is this for a new beginning? Because the snake is considered both. I mean, they eat their skin so they can begin anew. Yeah. Justice is in the reverse. Somebody could be letting go here. They could have already made a decision here. I feel like really what this is that maybe you had some injustice with them in the past, right? Maybe they try to offer you something here, though. Queen of Pentacles. She's being offered that. It could be. They could have been like, yeah, they could have gave you some serious injustice in the past. Or there was no balance between you both. Because whatever happened in the past, Sagittarius, they're coming back to do it right. That's what this is about. I don't care about the past. I'm leaving it behind. I want to do my best here. Yeah, because they're using their strategy to the door to personal healing and happiness. Like, this is really important to me. It is. Let's get a card in the past. And this could be your past or theirs, or, these readings are, right? It's about you guys. Four of Cups reversed. Let's look at that, because that's kind of a trip, right? The Four of Cups reversed. In the upright in this deck, it is indulgence. Let's see what they say here. I think it's a good card in the reverse. Four of Cups. And this is new friends, new adventures, regeneration, and refreshment. Yeah, Sagittarius, they want you to refresh them. You guys know what I mean, right? Refresh. It has nothing to do with beverages, Sagittarius. Right? Just refresh me. Turn me on here, refresh me. But Because there's sex in this reading for sure. They're with this devil here. He is the seducer. This is like, I really want this, like, because of the high passion here. And so this person, justice reversed, they could have already made their decision. It can be that. Justice can be a decision. It's in the reverse. I've already made it. To offer you this pentacle, Sagittarius, a new life with them or a new relationship. And shed the old skin and offer you this. Page of Cups, like offer you a new start. But I feel like they decided this because they got new feelings for you. Or they realized, like an awakening. And here's the Four of Cups. They reverse. They want this adventure. They already made up their mind, but they're in strategy. For some reason, there's some type of waiting with the Endurance card and the Hanged Man in this reading. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put the future down. What? That's okay. So Sagittarius, in the heart of the matter here, or the overall energy, is the moon. So this is like not seeing the future well. Like I'm a little confused. I might have a little doubts. I feel a little crazy here. The moon is kind of, can be crazy. Because usually the dogs are really barking. They're not really barking, but they see, they're looking here at the lobster rising up. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? This is usually, in this deck, this is like, it can be dreaming, but it's kind of like, I'm still in the dark, but I'm dreaming of this. And this is in the overall energy. Let's see their version of the moon. Yeah. And this is secrets and dreams. Yeah, illusions, reflection, romance. Yeah, you see, this is what you could be reflecting on this, and they are as well, because I believe they're in strategy here. Now, the whole reading could be switched. You could be the strategizer, Sagittarius, right? Cycles. Cycles are closing and they're beginning as well. So here, Sagittarius, you have the devil and the hangman. Let's get a card on that here, but that is pretty clear to me. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius. This is how you're seeing this person. Like, we love each other. We're soulmates, right? And this is sexual. They're naked and they're, it looks like they just got back together. Knight of Wands reversed. This is a rupture or a breakup in this deck. You might be waiting for this person to break up with somebody. You could be also, and I feel like you're in this devil energy about it, but there's going to be some type of breakup here. We have the Eight of Cups. And this Knight of Wands reverse is typically a rupture. Yeah. So let's look at the future. Here, I really want to see this extended, I have to say, because, I want to see. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius, please. Show me the future, please. Show me the future. Ooh, just kidding, you guys. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups for Sagittarius, please. And we also have the Knight of Swords. So this choice is I feel like it's already been made, but I feel like that this person wants to return to you, but they don't. Here in this Seven of Cups, here they have their eyes, their hands covering their eyes, and they're going to do like in the future, in the near future. This person is going to cover their eyes because they don't know if you want them or not. I'm pretty sure there's some type of, because here they are. Will you let me back in? They could have tried to keep you out in the past. They could have closed themselves off to you. Right? With that Eight of Wands and the wolf trying to get in. But in the near future here they are. Like, when I open my eyes, I hope I have my wish. I hope Sagittarius, this could be you, but I feel like it's whoever's doing the strategy here. I hope Sagittarius will be devoted to me, or put the work in, or will be inspired by this. There will be progress. Eights are about progress. And here's the Knight of Swords. They're going to come in soon. It's going to be very boom. Here they are still working on their strategy, Sagittarius. Maybe they're a Virgo. Virgo, no digs on Virgo, but they're perfectionists and they concentrate on the details, right? So with that being said, you know, they sometimes overanalyze, right? So yeah, so we're going to end this reading and we're going to go to the extended. And we're going to use another deck for the, we're going to continue with this deck, Sagittarius, in the extended, because this is how I like to do it. And their overall energy is strategy. Yes. And, yep, we're going to do it like that. And we're going to see. I feel like it's going to be interesting. I do. And we're going to have their tarot spread, how they feel, their environment, what you don't know about them, how they are seeing this, and all those things about them. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. The link is always below. They're always super affordable, you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.